internet viewer. Hello my fellow internet viewer. Today we will be discussing why your graphic card is not starting, or why your computer is not working, why your graphic card is not working. Because number one, either you spilled some water on it, or because of the rain your graphic card is not working. Either your graphic card is wet or something else. So stick around, watch till the end. We will be discussing what you could do to save your graphic card. जिस तरीके से मैं अपने इंट्रो में बताया आप लोगों को कि आप लोगों को अपना ग्राफिक कार्ड को आप कैसे सकते हैं. और to be honest, it's very hard to let your parents know how important your graphic card is, and to spend a lot of amount of money on graphic card, to buy a graphic card. Like building a PC requires a lot of cash and investment, as well as graphic card. GPU is a really important unit in your PC building. So what you can actually do, for instance, you have an awesome graphic card and it's not starting. So we will be discussing some of the reasons and why stages. Like we will stage them. Stage 1 to the most, stage 1 is not that severe till the last stage, how severe your case is. Because I can relate to you. Last week I was struggling so much to bring back my graphic card and to tell you my story, how my graphic card was affected. As I said last week, Karachi mein, the city where I lived, was heavily affected by rain. It was raining, flooded everywhere. I could not repair my PC. I could not take my PC to the computer repair shop to get it repaired. The roads were flooded. Are flooded also. So I couldn't go anywhere. The way I place my computer like this, there's a window behind my PC. I have a two monitor setup with a connected CPU. So I usually use my window. The window behind my monitor is used for, so I could get a natural light on my face when I'm recording. I don't have a ring light. So one day, as it was raining yesterday, the rain accidentally, the storm, you can say, opened the window behind the monitor. पानी अंदर आ गया. तो जाहिर सी बात है, अब to be honest, मैं ये बिलीव करता हूँ कि पानी अंदर नहीं आया होगा, क्योंकि अगर पानी अंदर आता तो मेरे monitors भी नहीं चलते. Monitors are giving a response. Whenever I turn on my computer, the monitors are working. My computer is working. So what is the case? That is how I'm going to relate to you. So how did I made my graphic card work, or did it work? Make sure to watch this video to the end. Number one stage. The first stage is your computer is starting and your computer is working, but there's no display sign on your computer. It's saying there's no signal. Your monitor is continuously saying the sign, no signal. It's not starting up. However, you can either the keyboard is working, everything is working. This may be the reason, because your computer contains dust and rust. A lot of people say the best thing you could do is blow up those, take out your GPU, the graphic card, and get it cleaned. So I did it myself. This is not my case. My case is much more severe. So you can get it cleaned. You can blow it up and try again. If it works, your stage 1 problem is over. Stage 2. So stage 2 is a bit severe than stage 1. I mean, you're working outdoors. You're working on a computer and it started raining. So you turned off your CPU. You turned off the power supply before it could get wet, but when you took your computer back in, it was still affected. When you took back in and you started it, it did not run. Point to be noted, there is no short circuit happening at that moment. So you got your computer in. Do remove the components of the computer like GPU, RAMs, and your hard disk from the PC. If you can, you remove the motherboard as well, but it's not necessary. You can keep it dry 2 days. I watched a lot of YouTubers saying that one day, just leave your computer for 1 day and it will be okay. No, 1 day is not enough. It takes a lot, because the same scenario happened to me. When I started it, it didn't work for the first day. Like I took a whole 24-hour gap, and when I plugged my computer in, I connected everything. When I make my computer work, it didn't start. So what you can do is, the dust you didn't clean in the last few months got wet, and it's between the components of your graphic card. So this is why your graphic card is not working. The dust it's turned into mud and your computer is stuck. But you can still get it work. You can clean it up with a brush. A lot of people say use WD spray or a lot of spray. You can use it. So what I did, I kept it off for 1 day, sukhaya usko, it didn't work. I took it out, I use the thing. You shouldn't do it right now, but it's the last stage you should do. I will let you know. I screwed up. I used the hair dryer to warm it up because I thought ठंडा है यार, वो गर्म करेंगे तो शायद पानी सूख जाएगा और चल जाएगा. I again connected my graphic card to the PC and still work. This is the third day of me trying to get my graphic card work. It's hard to buy a new one. I know it's pretty much expensive, but what I did, I tried it again. I didn't work. I was pretty much worried because my whole setup, my whole computer was not working. My YouTube channel was not. I wasn't making videos, so how could I get it work? I told you I could relate to you. The same thing happened to me. That's why I asked you to watch till the end and know how hard it was made for. So did it work? My graphic card, did it work? What I did was I took it again out. I cleaned it up. As you can see, the mess it was. ये आप तो देख रहे हैं ना, ये उस वक्त की बात है जब मैंने इसको अच्छे से हवा से इसके ऊपर ब्लोअर भी मार चुका था, इसको मैं गर्म भी कर चुका था हेयर ड्रायर से, लेकिन उसके बावजूद वो मिट्टी और वो गंद इसके ऊपर तो आ चुका था, वो नहीं हटा था क्योंकि वो नमी की वजह से वो जम गया था. तो मैंने क्या किया, I cleaned it up with a brush. I used a special dilution. It's alcoholic, I don't know, but I used it. It cleaned a lot. Like when I was using the earbuds, it was actually cleaning the dust, but it could potentially harm my hardware, the components of the graphic card. So what I did, I used the dilution and it worked very well. You can also use WD-40, but be careful. Do ask someone. So I used the dilution, I cleaned it up, I kept it on, I kept it to dry for like 2 to 3 hours, and after 2 to 3 hours I connected my graphic card again. So did it work? No. मैंने इतनी बार कोशिश की, जब वो ठंडा था उस वक्त मैंने ला के चलाया, फिर उसको मैंने गर्म करके भी ला के चलाया. So actually I made my own case very much hard. So a lot of you will be like, so Ariz, your graphic card died, your YouTube career is over. No, after a day I kept it open, I tried it for a full 2-3 hours. That will my computer run? It actually ran because the graphic card was actually working. It wasn't damaged. Like I said, I didn't start it. I didn't use the computer for the whole day. I took a day off. But as it was monsoon season, it affected my computer so much. So after that, my graphic card worked and I'm back on making videos. I'm actually able to record and edit my stuff again. So thank you so much. You're still watching. Thank you so much. If the previous tricks managed to work for you, make sure to like. Do let me know in the comments that it is going to help you or not, because I want to see how many of my tricks that I did, how the stuff I went through, did it help you in this? So do let me know in the comments. Stage 5, you got your computer wet, it's not working, you dried it off, you kept it off for 2 days, it's still not working. You clean it up with the dilution or WD-40, but it still is not working because the hardware is affected. Is the severe case because of the short circuit? I apologize, it's not going to work, because the last thing you could do, however, is to use the hair dryer or the gun, as that you can use it in the last stage, which it's the all over. You are trying to be your best to make the graphic card work, but you couldn't. So that's the last thing you could do. But what I did, I used it before, and you know the reason it didn't start, because there was dust in there. So this is the last thing you can actually do to save your graphic card, or the hair dryer to cool it up. If it's still the components not starting, it's the loss. I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's hard to get a new graphic card, it's expensive to buy one. So my graphic card is okay, it's working. As you can see, the video is now uploaded on my channel, so I hope my video helped you a lot. I thought the last video of mine would be eating pasta and my YouTube channel would be end. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys that my YouTube career is over, but still my graphic card is now working. By the way, while I was editing my video, I forgot to tell how to protect this from happening. Like ऐसा ना हो आपके साथ आगे आने वाले वक्त में. So what you can do is, whenever the monsoon season start, all the rain start, try to keep your computer away from windows, because like I said, जिस तरीके से मेरे साथ हुआ था, मेरा कंप्यूटर एक खिड़की के साथ रखा था जो कि बंद थी, क्लोज, लेकिन हवा की वजह से वो खुल गई. लेकिन आप होप आपके साथ ना हो, तो जब भी मानसून का सीज़न हो, वैसे तो हमारे यहाँ तो लाइट चली जाती है बहुत आसानी से, हम बच जाते हैं. लेकिन व्हाट यू कैन डू इज़ कीप इट सेफ एंड कीप इट अवे फ्रॉम विंडोज़ or you keep it in an air conditioned room, या फिर remove the component or don't remove the components, remove the power supply and keep it in a safe place. Like जब तक बारिश हो रही है तब तक कंप्यूटर को ना यूज करें तो ज़्यादा बेहतर है. Aris, take it away. I will try my best to buy a new one so I could get my stuff good. I'm trying to run a lot of performance tests to get my graphic card as perform as it was when it was okay. So I'm asking you for help. I'm not asking you for donation because to be honest, I don't need any donation, any kind of monetized amount. But what you can do is to subscribe. For 1 month, they won't be in help. For 4 to 5 months, if you watch my content, it will be really helpful for me. So do subscribe and press the bell icon so you get notified by my latest video. If you enjoyed the video, if my video actually helped you in getting your stuff ready, or आपको बहुत support मिली, so make sure to like or do share with your friends. I hope they're not, if इस मुश्किल से वो लोग गुजर रहे हैं, so I hope these steps will help you. Now, do share with your friends or someone who want to make. If this video didn't help you, I apologize from my side. I tried my best to save your graphic card.